Do not use plastic utensils, take showers instead of baths, stop consuming animal meat, you name it, there are various battle cries echoing in the streets nowadays. It seems like everyone is on the verge of adopting eco-friendly habits. But first, let's talk about vegetarians. It's quite a hot topic lately, with numerous celebrities advocating for animal rights. We totally agree that animals should be protected, but we're not quite on board with most vegetarians. Why? Let's dive into some facts in the next couple of minutes, but before that, we'd like to hear your thoughts on vegetarianism in the comments. Let's warm up with some biology. Humans are mammals, primates to be precise, and hominids by family. In fact, only newborns are nourished by their mother's milk. As we grow into relatively conscious beings, we become omnivores. Humans can boast one of the most diverse diets on the planet. Root vegetables, eggs, meat, fish, you name it. Over the centuries, our stomachs have become somewhat picky, but with minimal processing, humans can eat almost anything. And this does not contradict vegetarianism. Technically, giving up meat is possible, but is it practical? It's worth mentioning that if everyone on the planet gave up meat a certain number of thousand years ago, modern vegans wouldn't exist, as humanity would have faced extinction. Meat was the key to survival for our ancestors during the ice ages when vegetation was scarce. Nowadays, it's easy to get any vegetables and fruits, but scientists feel obliged to highlight a couple of facts. A whole bunch of amino acids and vitamins are found in meat: phosphorus, potassium, zinc, you name it. They are crucial for healthy bones, nerves, and overall well-being. On paper, plants also contain calcium, but alas, it's bound up with the not-so-friendly phytate, making its absorption minimal. Let's not bog your mind down with the names of complex substances and cut to the chase. Our bodies need meat. It provides essential nutrients much more easily than plants. But what about celebrities, you might ask? Jared Leto thrives on a plant-based diet and looks 20 at 47. Natalie Portman ditched meat and looks divine. Tobey Maguire didn't let plants stop him from becoming a superhero. Here lies the painful truth. Please don't look up to celebrities. Yes, they may not eat meat, but they have entire squads of personal dietitians, trainers, and chefs working for them. Celebrity health and bodies are a luxury, and before rushing to the store for cucumbers after seeing Jared Leto on screen, remember that you don't know him or any other celebrity beyond the screen. Believe me, there are not only vegan tacos with protein bars and buckwheat pancakes. The top of Mr. Leto's diet, God knows what else they throw at the actor. We don't care much about dietitians. What's more important is that it's his job. We in no way diminish Jared's merits. He is a great guy and a wonderful professional whom we greatly appreciate, but we must not forget that gaining and losing shape is his only and main job. Think about it. Can you replace everyday worries and work with a determined transition to plant-based food? You will have to do it alone. A qualified dietitian is too expensive for most people, and our lifestyle is such that we need to eat something specific at a certain time. We are not stars, but simple workers whose bodies work differently, and forgetting this, many who switch to vegetarianism simply lose their health. Perhaps the most vulnerable group is nursing mothers, who not only suffer from iron deficiency themselves, but also feed their babies with the same milk. If vegetarianism is a conscious choice for people, then many radical vegans force poor animals into it. They impose their beliefs on cats, whose bodies are not designed for plant-based diets. You won't feed cow meat, will you? Isn't that true? Cats cannot synthesize vitamin D3 and can only obtain it from animal food. There are dozens of other critically important elements and examples, but it's not even worth mentioning them because ultimately it all boils down to the assertion outlined above. Don't mess with cats, and the same rule applies to dogs too. If you don't want to harm your pet, you'll need more than just Uncle Pete who knows how to castrate. You'll need a real veterinary dietitian. There is an opinion that in the entire CIS region you can count them on the fingers of one hand. In addition to this, you'll need to use special foods, which you can't skimp on. And don't forget that you're trying to fight Mother Nature, who established these rules of the game millions of years before your birth. But what if the very thought of killing animals is disgusting to you? After all, there's meat from a kind cow killed in every burger. The logical conclusion here is, did you ever think that in Australia, thousands of kangaroos are shot to protect vegetable farms? How many rodents and rabbits die from poisons used by resourceful farmers? And collagen, the most popular substance in cosmetics, is most often obtained from the skin of large-horned cattle. There is a vegetable analog, but it's 10 times more expensive and questionable. As for actors or celebrities bothering about this issue at all, they are the catalysts, the flagships of the vegetarian movement. But unfortunately, in 99% of cases, celebrities do this only to win audiences over. Take Lewis Hamilton, a 5-time Formula One champion. He was named Person of the Year by an animal protection organization. He loves sharing photos of killed animals on Instagram and is proud that he maintains his physical form exclusively with plant-based products. Moreover, Lewis stated that he will not collaborate with any organizations that support animal killing. Millions of fans worldwide impulsively embraced veganism, ignoring our warning about dietitians, and ruined their health. Meanwhile, Mr. Hamilton continues to race for the Mercedes team, the same one that boasts elite leather upholstery in its salons, the same one that produces gasoline engines harmful to the atmosphere. Additionally, Lewis is the face of L'Oreal Cosmetics. These guys shine in all the cruelty-free product checklists, just like Tommy Hilfiger, an AM ambassador, of which Hamilton is also among the vegans. The cruelty-free website lists organizations, and there, alongside Tommy, you'll find Mercedes marked in red. But this doesn't stop Hellsinger from launching a separate clothing collection for vegans with Hamilton, because money has no smell, just like hurry-up and status. Any celebrity vegan can be found endorsing a brand in clothes, cars, or advertisements, even if the brand is officially involved in animal killing. It's not that the stars are bad, it's just that they're doing their job and using all marketing tricks to gain popularity. Being a vegan and leading a healthy lifestyle is trendy, so they'll follow the trends, which is terrible because veganism, as it dominates the planet, harms animals almost as much. When you buy plant-based food, you won't be buying the expensive product grown in a protected environment. Most will opt for what's cheaper, and behind this vegetable, there's likely to be the same bloody trail. Some may argue that vegetarianism is better than nothing, and overall they would be right. However, the planet operates differently, and without natural food chains, we wouldn't have come into existence, and similarly, in the modern world, veganism is a means of self-promotion rather than real planetary change. The obvious solution to the problem, understandable to any sensible person, is the invention of truly analogous artificial meat products with a complete set of nutrients. As far back as 1971, scientists grew smooth muscle tissue from a guinea pig. By 2002, it was slicing carp fillets. But where the hell are all the millions of vegans on the planet who, logically, should have supported the project and shaped the future, breaking the backbone of evolution? The answer is simple. They're not rallying for the closure of slaughterhouses, which is practically impossible in the near future. Most won't give up meat until they're faced with a fully analogous meat product obtained without killing animals. And rich vegans only invest in such projects for show and marketing, allocating laughable sums by their standards. The combined wealth of all affluent vegans worldwide exceeds hundreds of billions of dollars, yet grants for developing lab-grown meat technology promise only a mere million. These are pennies allocated for PR and media mentions. Nobody is trying to make the world truly better. Come up with something innovative to completely replace meat. Consider investing a substantial sum in humane technology for instant animal slaughter without suffering. Legally compel producers to abandon unnecessary animal slaughter through their Instagram photos. Veganism in its current form is generating attention to oneself, led by celebrities living in villas, while millions of ordinary workers ruin their health trying to emulate their healthy bodies and faces. We deeply respect true vegetarians who strive to make a difference. This video is not aimed at belittling them. It's aimed at supporting a sensible approach to life. You won't help the planet by giving up animal products while still driving gasoline-powered cars and polluting the atmosphere, ultimately still killing animals. Compiling a list of 1 million meat-free products won't help the planet either. Posting on Instagram about how great you feel won't either. However, feeding a stray cat or supporting a specific organization tirelessly defending endangered species with all your might, finding shelter for animals in your city and investing any spare money into it, supporting it on social media, cleaning up the nearest forest and beach from garbage, these are millions of truly useful activities that help nature. They go against the grain. Unfortunately, humanity isn't at a stage of development where everyone can afford to give up meat. But we need to realize that shooting a shotgun into the air won't kill harmful carbon dioxide molecules. We love animals and don't want them to die for burgers. But personally, we go out every day and feed stray cats. From a scientific standpoint, we understand that we need a real technological leap to break nature's backbone and evolution. At least lab-grown meat accessible to everyone, only then can slaughterhouses be permanently closed. Yes, it's just the first step. There are still harmful emissions, pollution of rivers, and millions of things the planet needs more than the absence of animal killings. They've been successfully destroying each other long before humans appeared on Earth. And until we're we're the ones who can change the situation, and celebrities screaming about veganism will only make things worse and divert attention from real problems. They'll keep ignoring the planet, and hopefully someday the majority will understand this.